Do you like basketball? Basketball, no. I like, but I'm not good at. Yes, I'm not.
Me too.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the State of the League podcast, Patreon edition, the only NBA podcast that in about 22 minutes will be saying some of the nastiest, craziest shit you've ever heard. Only behind the paywall, baby. But for the next 20 minutes...
Vagina.
What, dude? What the fuck? We're 20 seconds in. You can't be saying stuff like that.
That's just a small taste of what's behind the paywall, fellas. And for the ladies, penis,
dick balls. Yeah.
And for the NBs, the name Kai.
Oh, that's brutal. Shout out to the NBs, man. Shout out to the they thems. Fuck. I heard a good non-binary joke the other day, but it's gone. I'm your host, Jack, a.k.a. Jokic Joestar. With me, as always, the world-famous Pablo Escobar. Pablo, how are you doing today?
I don't know. I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Anything that went into that decision? Why'd you have to contemplate it so hard? You muted yourself, you dumbass.
I just hadn't thought about it today. I've had a non-binary day. So
whoa. Wait.
I don't yeah.
Non-binary,
not gender-wise.
Non-binary people
but
feel things. What do you mean?
Well, no, as in my day doesn't
Yeah.
prescribe to the societal norms of good or bad. It's something else.
Good or bad it's a spectrum. I feel like at least.
Yeah, just like the gender spectrum.
Okay. Which one of those is okay? So good is probably femme, and bad is masc.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm having a pretty femme day, I'd say. I picked up the apartment.
Okay.
I wiped down all the counters and everything. Just slammed a fucking coffee. Yeah. Femmed up, baby.
9/11 was mask as hell.
Well, it depends who you ask. You're all right. Dick Cheney. Jeez. Although he probably thought 9/11 was crazy femme. Now that yeah.
God, I just wish we could reach out to his daughter to help us win the election this year. Man.
Yeah, she's got a lot of sway. I'm always thinking that. I'm always thinking, not just like what is Liz Cheney doing, but like, you know, I want her opinion because she's got her finger on the pulse.
I love my strategy to win a presidential election being, let me get the Nepo baby of somebody everyone hates, and let's do that. And we can't. I can't relitigate.
Yeah.
I see too much neoliberal freak stuff on TikTok where how they've demented themselves into thinking they're on the right side of history is just a level of mental gymnastics only Simone Biles could achieve.
I saw it was a good one. It was funny where someone was like, all right, guys, we need to keep working, and we need to everybody just keep showing up every day, you know? Stuff doesn't just stop because the election's over, you know, it's a grassroots thing, blah, 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 and then it cuts to like a blank, like no one's in the camera frame, and it just goes, Jill Stein, and then it cuts back to them, and they're like, whoa, I can't believe, where'd she go? What the heck? That's so crazy.
God, Jill Stein was so lame. What's it called? What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So to everybody who's listening to this, you definitely want to get into the Patreon now because we're pretty much blowing up. We're pretty much exploding.
Yes, this is the last step. We're going to do a census. Let's do the census on Tuesday, and we can announce it on the Wednesday episode. Okay, so that'll give everyone... This will get published. Everyone will have a chance to go to the Patreon, and we'll do a census of everybody, what teams they are a fan of. We could do what players they're a fan of, too. We could make a whole thing out of it. And, yeah, we'll come back with those results on Wednesday. So if you want to represent, you know, the Hornets or whatever, make sure you get in there, because no one's ever asked me a Hornets question in the Patreon before.
No, I think we have some Hornets guys. I feel
no,
like
there's a
Mark
couple.
Williams.
There's a couple.
Who do we not have? Do we have any Clippers? Have there been any Clippers guys?
I don't know off the top of my head. 400 people. I think there's one. I think there's one from everywhere. I would be pretty comfortable saying.
Well, there's not any Mavericks anymore.
I don't know. Have you checked the score today? It's a win-win trade.
Oh, they're playing right now, right? What is he doing?
And let me see. Anthony.
I got an alert. He threw down a lob from.
No, he's actually. I mean, the Şengün All-Star case is aging. Oh, okay. It's a 9-point game. It was 20 points, but now they're kind of coming back. Anthony Davis, with 8 minutes left in the third quarter, is sitting at 24 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 blocks on 72% true shooting. He's kind of cooking.
Kyrie's 0 for 5. Let's get him out of here. Defense wins championships.
Max Christie, 10 points. Damn. I mean, the Lakers are carrying this fucking team.
They wouldn't win this game. They would not win this game without the Luka trade because Luka would be on the bench.
Yeah, Luka would be on the bench eating. What's a calorically dense food? What do you think? Eating just hot dog buns. A big pack of hot dogs. Just bread.
Peanut butter.
Yeah, okay. Luka's on the end of the bench making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches while Kyrie's trying his best. Okay, cool. Well, it's a West episode today, everybody.
Welcome to the Wild West.
Welcome to the Wild West. Hope you brought your guns. Hope you brought your lassos. Hope you brought your oh god, the romanticism of the cowboy era. They should do a One Piece for cowboys. Oh my god, it's so cool. But like being a pirate the same way being a cowboy in real life, terrible. It would suck ass. But like there's a lot of aspects of it that like when you kind of pretend they were cool, it's like, oh man, this is pretty sick. This is a pretty cool life.
Don't worry. I have a friend who has some ideas. So there could be a show like that circa, I don't want to nail anything down. Circa 2050.
Oh, cool. 2050, I'll get my I mean, don't get me wrong, I already have it, Cowboy Bebop. But that's like a fusion thing. I kind of want like strictly Western stuff, you know?
I think Trigun is in like desert, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's so old.
I never seen it. And someone will probably comment, "Oh, you gotta watch it." No, I'm not going to. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have said that.
Pwned.
Sorry, fucking nuked. You got any other stuff you want to blab about, or you want to get into these teams, the West? Have you watched Severance yet?
No, I don't have Apple, and I hear Apple's bad outside of Severance. So maybe I'll get it I'll get a month and binge it when it's done. I've heard there's other good stuff on there. I've heard Silo is good, and my girlfriend, like her family, we're on, like we're like the 6th person on an Apple TV account. But I've heard Silo's good, and I've heard Shrinking with Harrison Ford is good as well. But Severance it's genuinely insane. Last night's episode, if you know, you know. Yes, do it, Seth. Kind of a banger line. They kind of been writing fire lately. I'm not gonna lie. I heard a haunting soundtrack, and I found out it was from Severance, and that made me want to tune in more. You know what I watched last night, actually, for the first time ever? The Blair Witch Project.
Whoa, how do you feel?
It wasn't that good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not that much happens at all. but I do. This is different than Bob Dylan, and also someone corrected. So I guess he didn't win a Nobel
Literature
Peace Prize.
Yes,
Nobel Literature Prize.
That makes a lot more sense for the shit he was doing.
Has Oda won that?
No, but like it's kind of like it's, you know, they kind of like stick their noses up at the purest art forms.
Fraudulent award. I mean, foreshadowing things 20 years in advance doesn't count.
What the fuck did Bob Dylan write? That's better than what's the hardest line in One Piece to you? What's the greatest?
The hardest line?
Yeah.
What is kids who have never known war have different values than kids who have never known peace.
It's kind of a bar. I don't think Bob Dylan would be like, when kids are unhappy, it's bad, man.
The rich kids are happy. The
poor ones are sad.
That's some jazz, man. I don't.
Yeah. Fuck. So.
But
Blair Witch. Keep going.
I do fully understand why that was way better when it first came out, because it was the first of those types of like found footage movies. And also I know I've seen a lot about the promotion of the movie. Like, people thought it was real.
Yes.
It was marketed as like real found footage and stuff. And if you've never seen that type of movie before, the found footage, then I think the tension of that would have been cool. But from me watching 50 years in the future, I'm like, okay, we never see anything, and then the conclusion is he's just standing there at the end. And,
yeah, there's probably a theory that explains why he's standing and why it's scary. I mean, to me, when I've seen it before, it creeps me out. It's scary enough. Like the I don't know, the atmosphere of it all. It's not the most scared I've ever been in a movie or anything, but I can definitely put myself into the shoes of the people back then, where it's like, because you're right, it's not just that like they do found footage well, or that it was like the first of its kind found footage, which it was for the most part. I think there was like some weird shit that maybe, I think like in the 70s there was a couple or something, but they also, like, the actors were complete nobodies, and they did not, like, the actors were not supposed to go like outside for a while after it dropped. They were like, no, just like, because if people see you, they're gonna know it's fake, so just like chill for a little while. And so it was just like all of this huge effort into being like, no, these people are fucking dead. This is it's a real movie where we've really killed people. And yeah, I don't know, the 90s, what a revelation.
I watched the Rewatchables episode about it, and Bill was like, after the movie was over, you can't just Google what's the deal with this or whatever.
Yeah.
So like, even after you saw it, you thought it was real.
I mean, yeah, to walk out of a theater at 1 a.m. in 1998 or whenever it dropped, and just be like, I need a cigarette, and you just have to think about the ending the whole time. That would be scary.
I just saw snuff film.
Yeah, damn. I'm gonna go to bed now, I guess. Like, yeah, that would be.
You'd go to a diner, a 24-hour diner, and you'd get a feast for $5.
All your friends would be there, and you guys would like. So you get into like a casual like, it's real, it's not real. Like, conversations were just better back then.
Nirvana for Oasis CDs.
Oh my god.
The 90s is the only time period in the past that I think is cool. That I'm like jealous of parts of it.
Parts of it. Well, I'm jealous of parts of everything, you know. Like
I'm not jealous of anything about the 80s. No, that's not true. Because I'm jealous of the price of everything in the past.
What the hell?
If I had a Hunter x Hunter ability, if I could make one right now, I can travel back to any point in time, but I can only use it to get food.
Oh, food is that would be a powerful, because that's a big limit, you know?
Yeah, I want Taco Bell. Okay. 1996. Taco Bell, I get so much stuff for
the Chihuahua's still alive, you know.
Then I come back. Yeah.
I'm sure the 1996 Taco Bell commercials were I don't know. Were Taco Bell's commercials ever like super Mexican? Because now obviously it's all been completely corporatized, where it's like Taco Bell, Live Mas. We have a straight guy, a gay girl, a non-binary driving around in a vintage convertible. There's neon lights everywhere. This is the best night of your life. Live Mas, baby. But in the 1990s,
now we're a real taco place. Every taco's $4. We're in hell.
Is that my Taco Bell's still cheap as shit? What do you mean?
Well, how much food are you getting?
I'm getting crazy. I mean, okay, in 1996, $5 you could literally feed a family of 7.
In 2015 you could.
Yeah. Now the boxes are I'm always a box guy. So like I'll go
okay. That's the best price hack you could do there.
Yeah. Like but really back in the day, like you could show up, no plan, pick 7 things off the menu, pay $4, and just be on your way. Yeah.
A crunchy taco is $1.99 now.
That is a bit much.
Well, so what's if you were just getting crunchy tacos from Taco Bell? How many would you need to be satisfied?
Oh, at least 4.
At least 4. That's what I pulled up too. So $4, $7.96. Let's go to checkout. Let's see what this is with tax. This is $8.90.
Jesus,
we're in hell.
That's insane. Yeah, I feel like that pricing is specifically to gear you towards the boxes, which it works on me.
I don't want the stuff in the boxes. I
know,
like tacos.
That's what's cool. Like I am jealous of every previous generation has had less consumer research than we like. So just going back, I don't want it targeted at me. I don't want anything specific to my tastes. I want it to be completely general, and I just just let me get what I want. Let me arrive at my own conclusions, please.
You want to know another fast food issue I have?
Preach.
Are you aware of the McDonald's cookies?
I've never been a McDonald's. I've probably had one before, but we were never really getting dessert at McDonald's when I was young.
They have spectacular cookies, but they sell them. They sell them in increments of one pack. You could get a single cookie.
Mm-hmm.
You could get a 3-pack, or no, you could get a 2-pack.
Okay.
Or you can get 13. and price wise, like if you wanted 6 cookies, like price wise, 6 cookies is like $8, but 13 cookies is $5.
Yeah.
But they never have the cookies fully ready. So they're mad and I see TikToks about it. They're like, do not order the cookie tote at McDonald's. I hate making the cookie tote or whatever. And it's just too many cookies. So it's a whole dilemma. Also, the Costco food court. This is an issue my friend had more so than me.
Okay.
You know the famous hot dog deal?
Yes.
So it's a hot dog and a drink. You can't get it you can't just get the hot dog. It comes with a drink every time, like a cup every time. And my friend is like, if I'm ordering multiple hot dogs, I don't want the extra. I don't need more than 1 cup.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything with the cup. Damn. I'm sorry about that, Pablo's friend.
Nobody in charge of anything makes good decisions. Everyone is an idiot.
That's kind of the vibe I've gotten. And I mean, yeah, it's partial. The consumer research of it all is like they pulled like fucking 20 people off the street at Costco or whatever, and it's just like the average person at Costco is like, I would like a cup every time. I think that'd be good value for me. And so they're like, oh, okay. It's like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? All right. I don't really have any big
get a hot dog without a cup, man.
Well, back in the day, you'd get a glass bottle, and your life would be great. And you could like break it over someone's head, throw it on the ground afterwards. Oh, it'd be so cool.
God, that'd be sick. They had Dust Bowl problems. These are my problems. Every generation has its battle.
It's because I have microplastics in my brain. That's my Dust Bowl. It's like people are like covering their mouths, like, oh, but like your brain has like a small plastic spoon worth of microplastics in it right now. So, and it's only getting bigger.
I've heard the majority of those come from tires. I heard that on a podcast. Didn't fact check it.
Okay. I mean, it makes as much sense as anything else, I suppose.
So, like car-free cities, less microplastics.
No, we're pro microplastics. Because if your brain was all plastic, think about how fast and smoothly the thoughts could travel through everything. Like, think about you as a kid, like, sliding down, like, a big plastic slide. That would be your thoughts.
That might be pretty sick. What about the ones in the balls? They did the study. They found microplastic in everyone's balls. Have Cyborg Kid? Plastic
Whoa.
Plastic Man.
Your nut is like a Nerf dart, maybe? That could be cool.
Oh, and that'll put Nerf out of business.
Yeah.
Those darts are pricey.
Those darts are pricey.
Oh my god. Imagine 1996, the price of Nerf. Oh my god.
Well, that's the price of Legos too. Like you could go to the store, the biggest, most expensive Lego set, the Death Star, 1 billion pieces, and it's like $45, and you're like, damn, it's a little steep, but it's worth it. I like it, so I'll do it.
It's okay because my rent is $100. And I live in Manhattan.
Yeah. I live right above. I'm actually the third neighbor in Friends. They don't show me that much, but like where the camera angle is in the hallway, and it shows like both of their doors. That's actually looking out my keyhole. So, yeah,
they're really loud.
They're so annoying, but I mean, it's such a great location, and I have the coolest apartment of all of them. So, it's fine. I'll be all right. Yeah, shout out to Nerf. Shout out to Nerf in the 90s. Strong ass, like the guns, which it was like hard.
Were they hurting people?
Yeah. And I remember they had a moment where they did like Velcro darts, and like if one of those hit you in the eye, oh my god, that hurt like a bitch.
Hey, not me.
Yeah, not you. Eyes.
You gotta do some wanted curve in the bullet stuff to get my eye.
I could do it. Curve the bullet. I just end up. She stands in front of the target. Curve the bullet now. I'm just shooting her. I don't have it in me to perform under pressure like that. I'm not gonna lie.
I've never seen it. Is it good? I've heard it's not good.
No, it's stupid, but it's fun. Like it's not bad in the sense that you can't enjoy it. It's just bad in the sense that it's like, I don't know, some of the big plot reveals. You're like, oh. Okay, whatever. But good action and all that stuff. And it's a very classic, like, early 2000s, I can't take this office job! You know, where he's like, there's too many benefits! God damn, my life's so stable! Nothing happens to me anymore!
I wish I thought Chronicle was real when I saw it.
Oh, that would have been sick. I'd be like, yo, where's this fucking rock at? We need to go now.
Little impromptu drink break.
Yep. So, guys, if you didn't know, when we stop talking, that's your cue to take a drink as well.
Oh, I thought no. Whenever we stop talking, that's your guys' opportunity to.
Which fast food stuff makes you guys mad?
And I forgot this is audio only, so we're holding the mic at the camera.
All right. Yeah, I agree. I missed that one too.
Nice take, Josh.
Yeah, damn, man. That was really good. All right. So we're 22 minutes in. We're behind the paywall. And
we have so many lobbyists requests to get to.
Okay. The Thunder 4-0 over the last 4. They beat the Raptors, the Suns, the Bucks, and the Kings. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 50 points for the third time in the last 7 games. What the fuck is that all about? All right, and that was the trailer for this week's Patreon episode of the State of the League podcast. You can go to patreon.com/State of the League to find this episode, plus every other one we've ever put up on there. Join a Discord and get access to a bunch of different fun perks, as well as supporting me, Jack, Jokic Joestar, as well as Pablo Escobar financially. So thank you very much. Go check that out, please, and thank you.